this is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. Here's Williams to the paint. Ayton. The shot comes out. Tice with the defensive effort.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Davis a screen. The shot by Iguodala, no good. For Seattle, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Here's Ayton over Tice. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Ball outside. Here's Davis. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Williams from long range. No good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Ball. And he drops in the layup.
Come on, what the fuck?
He's got 10.
Like, we already both end there.
There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Right side, Williams. And it's good for 2. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, the dribble drive by Lou Williams, such a special aspect to what he does.
Ball against Williams. Ball passes to Davis. Now here's Iguodala. The 3 is up.
No.
Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Lakers ahead, just dominating this one. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition
It's the
of team
alley-oop,
chemistry.
right? Yeah.
I love to see this kind of
destroyed me.
communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Lou Williams. Kyle Anderson is out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Norman Powell, and it's Marjanovic. In it to 5 down low.
Oh, tremendous length right there.
Using all of his assets.
I like this aggressiveness from him. He saw an opportunity and did not hesitate.
And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's his first foul.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for the Lakers. Davis from long range. Powell pulls it in.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Here's Davis. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, this guy has been efficient and
80-16.
effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And it's Powell off the drive. Off the
My
mark there
God.
with a 3.
Yeah,
I'll tell you,
I
this
might
has
have
not
to
been
get
his
rid of
game, and
Monster.
he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Outside, Ingles. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis hits.
Yeah, they
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Thomas, that's good.
Well, this to me is a big-time strength for Isaiah Thomas. That mid-range game, yes, sir.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Bryant, the pass to Davis. Now Paul, the 3 ball. And Ayton pulls it down.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Here's Thomas. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
That's just ideal use of the pump fake. Thomas is great at getting the defense to commit.
Well, Grant, I'm more of a paint by numbers guy, but among your interest is real art. What sparked your interest in that area?
BA, my parents were collectors. Obviously, I started to collect in college, and then when my budget changed when I became an NBA ball player, I was able to enhance my collection. But it's been great, and one of the sort of outside-the-box hobbies that I've enjoyed. And when you look at the NBA now, there's plenty
come
of athletes
on.
doing things that are sort of
Charging. He
outside
wasn't
the
even in
box.
position.
So it's so gratifying to watch these young men continue to pursue interest outside of the game of basketball.
The Grant Gallery coming soon to you.
Ah, I like that. I like that.
Here's Bryant inside. The kick out to Paul. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist.
Well, you can't hesitate if you want to succeed in catch-and-shoot situations. Chris Paul, such a quick thinker.
Driving to the basket. For three, Powell gets the three to fall.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Paul for three. It's rebounded by Morris. The SuperSonics have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. To the left wing. Boy, what a
Oh, come
rookie
on.
class
That's
we saw in the
bullshit.
NBA
That's
last season,
bullshit.
Grant. Some special talent out there.
God,
Some
that's
really promising
just
talent
so
entered the league
annoying,
last
man.
season. And I'll tell you one thing that I've learned through the history
Just
is
pure
players
bullshit right there.
end up retiring and leaving the game. The league replenishes always with just some incredible talent. We saw Zion Williamson and his athleticism play above the rim. Ja Morant, out of nowhere, emerging just as an incredible future star in this league. Kendrick Nunn and others. So it's safe to say that the league is in good hands and the future is bright with some of these rookies from last season.
Williams is checked in for Thomas. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Tice is checked in for MyNBA. Davis comes in for Leonard. Ingles, he's checked in for Ariza. And it's Bryant in for Wright. Davis, the pass to Paul. Over Williams. Harris is checked in for Powell. On the wing, Ingles. Pass to Paul. 5 to shoot. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Fires from deep. Paul with another miss. Seattle shooting only 36% so far in this game. 1:52 left to play in the fourth quarter. Harris outside. Knocks down the triple. Harris has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
And this is what we call a sniper from the outside. Joe Harris, a knockdown shooter.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Minute 32 left to play in the fourth. Fires the three. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the layup. Marjanovic got 4 points now in the quarter.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game
Of
and
course
chalk
he
up the
doesn't
victory
know.
for the Lakers.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
Davis from long range. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. For Seattle, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A small frame,
We're
but
not gonna
big
stop
game.
fighting
Lou
here.
Williams in the paint.
There's 57 seconds left in the final quarter. The Lakers dominating the game. To the middle. Here's Tice. And finished off by Tice.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
For three, here's Harris. Sends it home from three-point land.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And the Lakers with some changes. Ariza's checked in for Ingles. Wright comes in for Bryant. And it's Ball in for Paul. And so they foul intentionally.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
That free throw no good.
It's
Now
over,
he's
but-
checked in for Smith. Mahinmi's checked in for the Lakers. Leonard comes in for Anthony Davis. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Boy, look at how natural DeAndre Ayton looks in the pick and roll. This guy is smart. He understands how to navigate.
And they go to the intentional foul.
We're not going to win. There's no way.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Ball against Williams. Out to Powell. Launches it. Gets the three ball to go.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
I don't want to give up, bro.
He's perfect from the line this time. And here is Williams. Out to the right wing. The three from Ayton. No good that time. So we see the Lakers
Good
taking
game.
the
Oh,
W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time
This
this one was
game, I
winding
mean,
down, this
that's
building
definitely
was
like
stone
a,
cold
that's a
silent.
test
And that's
for the
exactly-
whole team. That's a test on what's on what's wrong, what's happening with our team. So then we're gonna move on with the Space Jam. Kawhi, first pick.
And we've been waiting for them. On Sunday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando. And then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Paul
Beef
George
with some
and the
coffee, way
Indiana
better.
Pacers. Now the starting group for the visitors. Bobby Portis out there with LeBron James. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then there's Murray. And it's Hield in at the 2. And for Portland, they've got Brandon Roy. Hachimura out there with Taj Gibson. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Lillard in at the point. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. Going inside. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Turning on the Jets. Loving watching Lillard blast through the lane.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the visiting team. So it sounds like they want to turn Kawhi Leonard into a passer tonight. Coach told his team, we have to make someone else beat us. If that means running 2 or even 3 defenders at Kawhi, so be it. We'll see if that strategy leads to multiple stops. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Looking at the top 5 picks in the 2018 draft, Kenny, all of them have shown good play, tremendous promise. But if you could choose one for your team, which one would it be? I mean, with the Doncic and Young and Jackson and Ayton and
If I had to go over and pick it
Bagley, I
now,
mean, there's so many of them.
man, I'm going straight with Doncic.
I mean, there could be only one. It's not even close.
Yeah, I'm
The
going
Doncic
straight with
is the
Doncic.
only guy on that list that, when it's all said and done, he's got a chance to be a top 10 all-time player.
Yeah, you know what he reminds me of? A more aggressive deadlift shrimp.
Ooh, I think even more than that. To me, he's a combination I heard Larry and Magic. He's a combination of Larry and LeBron. Because
I can see that.
Magic wasn't like the scorer that those two are. Like those guys are scorers.
Yeah, I get
All the way.
And then great pass
Bron,
ability. Another thing
was
about
good.
him, he's a better athlete and he's a tremendous rebounder. I mean, that guy is special.
Here's Leonard. Following the basket by LeBron James. 2 points. That one goes.
one of the most unselfish players you'll ever be. Leonard doesn't care who scores. He just wants to win.
And it's been said we're witnessing the golden era for league guards.
And one.
Kenny, do you agree with that? And if so, is it the players or the style of play that's key?
What a design,
I don't know if it's
man.
the golden era
What a great
because I
design.
think, but it is a great era. But the NBA that is the toughest position because you can have a bad team, but you're gonna always see a great guard, and that's always been the case. You know, even in our era, if I was playing against the Dallas Mavericks, they were terrible at the time, and Hakeem would go, well, "You got to play against Jason Kidd," and so it's always the position in the game. And so you got Westbrook, you got CP3, you got Trae Young now, you got the young, the old, you got it's always the tough position.
Now here's James. And Portis throws it down.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
Lillard, the Vasta Gibson, to the paint, and stolen by Portis. And it's Murray penetrating.
And one.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Harrell, he's checked in for Taj Gibson. That one misses for Murray.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
Roy can't hit.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
Playing next to a superstar, Kenny, you've been there
Oh,
before.
wow,
Talk about
okay.
how LeBron helps all the guys that are around him succeed.
I'll tell you, playing with a guy like LeBron, you know, same as playing with Hakeem when I did earlier in my career. I played at Sacramento. I averaged 17 points a game. It was the hardest 17 points in my life. I used to go home and pass out. Play with Hakeem, I averaged 17 points. I used to want to go to the disco afterwards. Not even a club. It was a disco back then.
Yeah, I should have shot that one.
Now here's Lillard. After the miss from Bobby Portis. And that one's good. Leonard.
Picture perfect mechanics. There's nothing about Leonard's game that hasn't been refined.
A different look now for Portland. Jabari Parker's checked in for Hachimura. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Brandon Roy. Gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. He takes it in.
Oh my
And the
God, of course.
rejection by Harrell. Leonard with no one around. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Leonard's got 6 points.
And last year, college hoops moved to allow college athletes to be compensated for their image and likeness. Kenny, you like the move?
Man, if I was 17, living in California with my good looks, man, I would be able
Let's
to
stop with the look.
I mean, I can just change the camera real quick.
Just if you're 17 living in California, how about that?
You be 17 living in California. That's
I mean,
what's
hey, man,
I don't
I
got
get
too
so much
awkward.
money for modeling, be 17 again.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
Some intimidation right away.
The hell was
Gotta
that,
show
bro?
those shooters you're gonna be there all night long.
Now here's Harrell after Markieff Morris's miss. Now here's Brooks. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Morris with the screen for Hill. Here's the drive.
And one.
Cross contact
Let's
on the
go.
shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
On the free throw, no good.
I like the fit of George Hill on this team. He can play either guard spot. Great versatility.
Pass to Harrell. Down low, here's Leonard. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And that's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Lillard against Hill. Lopez passes to Hill. On the wing, Porter. Good, the assist goes to Hill.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 1.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year.
Parker kicks to Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard dishes to Lillard. Kicks it out to Leonard. Fires from deep. Hits it from 3-point range. Leonard's got 11 points.
I like this strategy. Have someone else create while Kawhi works off the ball.
Lopez, a screen on Lillard. There's Porter with the 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Almost went in.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Portland out in front. They lead by 2. From Portland, we're back in a moment. Greg, we know many guys in the NBA have range, but Damian Lillard's range, wow. He discusses with us his deep, deep shot.
I'm training in the summer, before practice, after practice, pregame. These are the shots that I'm taking. And I think when you spend so much time doing it, it becomes a quality shot for you when you put the time in. And if it wasn't a comfortable shot and a shot that I felt like I could knock down comfortably, I wouldn't take it.
The team seems to support, Greg, that philosophy 100%.
The game has changed. Some guys would rather take a few steps back to get a cleaner look. Lillard being one of them.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The Shores look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Portland, they've got Noel. Roy out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward.
Kenny, you played alongside some incredible clutch performers. Who would you give the ball to now for a game-deciding 3?
Game-deciding 3. Steph Curry's number 1. Klay Thompson's number 2. Ray Allen's retired, so I'll go with Trae Young.
Ooh, what about Dame Lillard?
Ooh, I'm sorry. Dame Lillard, number 3. And then Trae.
Say what? Steph?
Klay.
Lillard.
Game-winning 3, not off the dribble.
I'm going to throw a wild card out there.
Who's that?
Kawhi.
No.
Kawhi says, hey, Kevin
wild.
and I saw him hit one of the biggest threes.
Yeah, that's a wild card.
That's a wild card. I mean, hey, he hit a 3 to get to the
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
He was injured in that game and it goes through. Now Noel following the 3-point attempt by Jamal Murray. Back to Gibson. Pass to Noel. 3-pointer, Lillard sinks the triple. Lillard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A volume shooter from deep, but Lillard awfully effective.
Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Kenny, your shot mechanics look polished, even back in college. Some guys take longer to have that thing look smooth and right and make some sense optically.
Well, it's repetition more than the vision. So the more you, like I actually shot the ball and my left hand stays on too long, so I had a side spin. It didn't go, it have a natural revolution. So Marcus Smart comes to mind, Lonzo Ball, but the repetition will help.
What the fuck?
You know, there's some guys that, some of the great shooters don't have great, Ray Allen, Kobe.
Yeah.
Kobe shot it with
Larry
a little
Bird's
Larry
form
Bird
was different.
But, they perfected it.
Now here's Lillard. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. For 3, Roy. And James pulls it down. Gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Drives to the hoop. Murray kicks to Hield. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's LeBron. Rebound by
Really,
the
LeBron
Trailblazers.
missed that?
Gibson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Trailblazers leading by 8.
Over the last few years, Jet, the step-back three has become a staple for some guys. Who do you think is the most consistent with it?
Harden and Doncic, easily. You know who started the step back? A guy named, the first time I ever saw it was Kiki Van.
Oh, really?
I never saw a step back until he
And
played.
it was quick.
Yeah, he used to do a quick step back. And I'd never seen the step back move ever in my life before. And I was like, what is that? Is that a walk? He's like, no, it's a step back. And now we got the step to step to step to step to step back.
Side back.
And what's going to be the next development?
You're just going to be able to run and you don't have to.
We're seeing that right now.
Yeah, exactly.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
James looking around.
And
He
one.
makes the
That's
bucket,
it.
gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Love watching James show off his muscle. No one getting in his way. The D
Strong.
can't stop him.
An
Strong.
almost entirely new group here for Portland. Harrell, he's checked in for Gibson. Parker comes in for Nerlens Noel. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Hachimura. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Damian Lillard. Now here's Brooks. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Now Porter. LeBron outside. Right side Hill. Pass to Porter. Outside Hill. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hill's got his second basket of the night.
And always looking for the high percentage bucket.
Take
Hill
our
got
time.
that one
Take our
right.
Harrell, a screen on Porter. Here's Leonard over Lopez. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point
Jump
play.
play.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working.
Oh, that was an impressive throw.
Yeah.
You love how fierce James is, a ferocious dunk artiste.
And we want to thank the Jet for giving us his thoughts. Kenny, you can stop by here anytime. That door is always open for you.
Well, the door's open, but I'm going to steal a key just in case you don't invite me back. I'm taking it right now.
Well, he'll have the key.
Yes, sir. I'm taking the key right
Come
now.
on, he's a
We'll tell
fellow
G where to go.
Fellow PG, we got to let him
Yes,
in.
sir. I want to be back.
You guards always stay together. And Z-Web, what can you say? Kenny Smith never one to pull any punches when he's talking about basketball. Or anything, for that matter.
Yeah, definitely. He was such an integral piece to those Hakeem Olajuwon championship teams there in Houston.
Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. LeBron James, #1, and of course Damian Lillard.
And really two terrific distributors. I mean, the first thing you look for in a teammate is the ability to get you the ball, and they both have that down to a T.
Hill passes to James, and there's the call on Roy. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play it a little safer.
Here's Hill.
Another
Two free throws
foul. Let's
coming
go.
up, and they call the shooting foul.
And check it out, the stats here for Brooks, how he performed last season. He was around 16 points per last year, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. When you have a shooter like him off the bench, it makes scoring so much easier for the bench.
Yeah, when he's taking on the scorer's role for that second unit, then the others can go focus on what they naturally do.
Bobby Portis is checked in for LeBron.
What the hell are you
Here we
doing,
go,
Lopez?
and he lays it straight in. Brooks has got his second basket.
Absolutely relentless. Driving to the
He
rim.
gets crossed
Brooks wasn't
over.
gonna be denied.
Portis is screen
Like
on
almost
Brooks.
every time he
Driving
drives
in,
to the rim.
Caruso. Foul
There we
in the
go,
act of
Caruso.
shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
play there. The hoop plus the harm.
And that one misses. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for Portland. And Brandon Roy, the bucket on the assist by Parker. Roy's got 9.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Trailblazers leading by 6. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Porter kicks to Caruso. Back to Porter. The pass to Portis. Good on the baseline, Jay.
He's a real threat from those in-between spots. Portis is someone you got to be up on.
With 1 on the clock, doesn't get it to drop for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Trailblazers lead by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is...
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Kawhi, a big first half for you all offensively, but big first half for them, too. Any concern there?
They're still scoring pretty good, so we got to play better defense second half because we don't know if we're going to keep making the shots that we're making right now.
We'll see who can get some stops, Kawhi. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season.
And gracing us with his presence once again after his stirring performance with the live crew, at least that's what the card I'm reading says, and it was written by the always terrific Kenny Smith.
Well, you know what it was. You called it the live crew, but you know what it was when I was down there?
No.
You know it's always fun.
You know what, Kenny?
Yes,
I'm
sir.
not a hater. I'm a congratulator.
Thank you.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite.
Time to take over, Braun.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
We've got Murray. LeBron James is out there with Portis. Then it's Hield.
That's prime Braun right there.
You know, Greg, you probably know as well as anyone. What was it like going up against the Bulls?
The king,
in
man.
the 90s?
That's how it goes.
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but
That's how we take
difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, good evening. Well, last season, the Blazers were beset by injuries, and they fell short of their goals. Their star Damian Lillard said, "Once we're in a better position, I want people to remember how I responded when things didn't go my way, so that they know my character is true." Kevin, we know that Dame grew up in Oakland, a place where overcoming adversity was ingrained. Back to you.
Thank you, D.A. Lillard. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Lillard's got 14
That's
points
the
for the
second
game.
time he cut
Love
inside.
seeing Lillard working in close. I mean, he has the skills to convert at a high rate.
They kick out to Hield. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go. You ask Buddy Hield, he says he's not just a shooter, he's a maker. And boy, he's right. One of the great marksmen, not just in the league today, but in league history.
I mean, look at the volume of threes he's attempted. His percentage. He's in elite company.
For the lead.
Oh, come on.
Hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Portland leading. Lillard finds Gibson. Outside Leonard. Outside Roy. Passes it to Lillard. Back to Roy. Pass to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Portland needs to get off a shot. Lillard way outside, but they'll get another chance. Hachimura setting the pick for Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
You gotta love how clever Lillard is. I mean, he's exceptional at gutting the D apart with his dribbling moves.
LeBron passes to Murray. Lopez, a screen on Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age,
Goon
that
squad,
is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Noel's checked in for Taj Gibson.
And you got to appreciate the length Lopez has. He's effective at using it to stifle shooting.
LeBron outside. And LeBron throws it down.
Strong, bro. Strong.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Play with it. 9 points in the game so far. Noel sets a screen for Roy. Gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. The drive by James. Shot by Heel. Nobody around. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Roy, and it's sent back by Morris.
Oh, man, look at Morris. Use his reach to turn away a shot. He's excellent at cornering shooters and sending their shots back.
Lopez, a screen on Leonard. James against Leonard. James kicks to Murray. For the lead. And it's Portland with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. With the step back.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Lopez passes to LeBron. And foul on the shot.
Foul
so
on
he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, Jay. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think that LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Noel. Jabari Parker comes in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Brandon Roy.
Sometimes Brooks is a tough matchup for the D, especially when he's playing with some intensity and looking to score.
And both free throws good for Brooks. And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
Lets it go from 11. LeBron with the bucket. James has got 25 points.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Here's Brooks. He's got 6. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
3 seconds, let's go. I chopped him in there. Let's go.
Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. Brook Lopez is second.
What up, Tez?
Shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Here's James. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Morris with a screen on Lillard. Pass to Morris. Fires the three. Rebound by Parker. Parker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Leonard. And Harrell wide open. He shoots. Will return shortly.
Goon Squad, let's go.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th
Dude,
quarter
LeBron
could have even
hasn't-
more action in store for us. They've got Taj Gibson. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Roy in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Well, James is superb at scoring the ball, especially when he gets a pick, giving him all the room he needs.
Lillard attacking, and
Get
the
that shit out of
rejection
here.
by LeBron. Porter kicks to James.
All over
Finished
LeBron.
off by LeBron.
All over.
He's playing lights out right now. I mean, inspired
A
basketball
block
in
and
the second
then the
half.
dunk.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Now here's Roy to the middle. Here's Lillard. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 8 rebounds in this game. And they double up James. Inside.
Let's
That
go.
time the assist by LeBron.
Nice assist.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Lillard outside. Roy from outside.
Oh, come
Oh, he got
on.
hacked on the three-pointer.
Oh,
Go ahead
come
and
on.
line.
That's not a foul.
Yeah, there was
Too
definitely
far,
some contact
man.
there on the three-point attempt.
That's good from Roy. Good on the second free throw. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
Buddy
Hield with the bucket.
Go.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
It's tipped. Porter with the steal. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And finished off by Porter.
Well, that's a pretty serious blow, guys. I mean, they are showing they want this game, staying active defensively and putting up some quick points.
Roy kicks to Lillard. From deep. Good on the three-point
What a
shot.
good throw. Man.
Lillard's got 19 points.
Wow, his first triple of the second half gives him 2 on the night. He's not making much of an impact for me.
For 3, Murray. The shot comes out, and the Trailblazers going the other way. Over in the corner, Lillard. Here's the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Lillard's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're gonna have to pay closer attention to him beyond the arc. I mean, he's got 2 threes in this half, a total of 3 overall.
Here's Murray driving inside. Here's Portis. Lillard with the rebound.
I thought that one was gonna go down. Mid-range jumpers. Oh man, that's usually a bunny with the deep playing soft like that.
On the wing, Brandon Roy. And it's good assisting on the
Time
play
out,
was
time out.
Lillard. Lillard's got 5 assists tonight.
The
LeBron.
adjustments they've made
LeBron.
offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Well, I mean, anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. I mean, they're more assertive, especially at the offensive.
And Portland making a change here. Leonard's checked in. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Healed with the bucket.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Leonard against James. Lets it go from the wing. And Portland again with the bucket.
And part of what makes Kawhi such a great player is that jump shot. You can't just worry about him attacking the basket.
LeBron James on the wing. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by James. James has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so Lillard will bring it up with the Trailblazers. 6-point game. Leonard attacking. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And what unselfish play from Lillard. This guy's no problem giving it up, especially when his teammates wide open.
Now James. And James throws it down.
The way James dominates on the offensive end, making it look effortless tonight.
Portland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Leonard looking over the floor. To the inside. Lillard uses the glass to finish the layup. Lillard's got 14 points here in the second half.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
And there's no better feeling coming up nails when the stakes are high.
Lopez, a screen on Leonard. James kicks to Murray. Offensive rebound. Healed outside. 5 on the clock. Leonard against James. And it's good. The time running down the shot clock.
Oh,
James has got 33 points.
Let's go, LeBron.
You have to love how James stayed calm. He doesn't let the shot clock get to him. Awesome at creating for himself.
Good defense there.
And it's Leonard missing. Thing has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. LeBron passes to Murray. James against Leonard. Healed outside. From deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
Too easy. It's
and
over.
It's just competing.
Goon squad.
Giving your
Let's go.
best when it matters
We're
most.
gonna have to do
This is what
a
guys
lot of
play
things
for. And when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
For other teams. I'm definitely going to try and see how much Monte Ellis is worth.
LeBron James.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Portland no good that time either.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here he goes. Up and in on the layup. LeBron's got 35.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
The pass to Corver. The three.
Come on, Corver.
Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound.
I know you're old, but you could have hit that.
Bell with the block.
Got to respect the competitive nature of Bell. Terrific at playing with energy on defense and swatting shots away.
Good game.
The
Let's
visiting
go.
club takes
Great
the win
game.
on the road.
Yeah,
And in the
I
win,
love
a
what we're
comfortable
doing
win
with
in what was, I
with our
think,
team
Jay, a
squad.
pretty hostile
How
environment.
to work
It
on
really
the other
was.
one.
You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, a challenge for you tonight with your matchup. How much motivation do you get in a game like this one?
My matchup is not an individual matchup. It's us as a team trying to get better, and we was able to hold court, so it was a good win for us.
Well, man, I appreciate the time. Thanks, man. Congrats. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.
24 with Lillard. How many 3 pointers did he hit? 3. No. 3 out of 10. 35, baby. Somebody healed jump shots right here. That jumper there. Ooh. Yeah, this team is going to be good. So I'm not changing anything else on that team. But um everyone's going to be on this. So we untouchables would be no one. This one, let's put them here. Right here. There we go. See how much Monte, like what we could get with Monte Ellis. So let's see. Tyler Hero. Oh my God, that's actually a good one. That's a good one. I don't know if I'm gonna buy that. No. We're not gonna trade Jamal. Mike Conley, not that bad, and Gary Harris as well, not that bad. All Depot. Rozier, McCollum. You could actually go for McCollum. Ooh, we go for Clarkson. Crowder. And the first round pick. Ooh, that's like very tempting. Rubio turns Ross and a first round pick. Oh wow. We could actually go for that. This one's good too. Fournier, Bogdan, and the 22 first round pick. Josh Richardson. Oh, I can do this one, not gonna lie. Yep. I'm gonna make that trade, baby. Then we're going to trade. Just want to see what we can get with IT. Bogdan, we can get Bogdan. Patrick Wood. Then yep, I'll do Bogdan. Let's see what we can do with 8. And what if we can improve, yeah, then definitely we'll do that. But let's just see what we can do with it. Gobert? Hmm. They're trading Monte already. Oh, I could use Tobias. Clay Thompson. Oh my God. Should we do it? Should we do it? Oh my God. Should we get Clay? Should we get Clay on this one? Oh my God. Should we get Clay? Fuck it. I'm going to get Clay. This is mostly the fun I get when playing my league. Is just I could just go and just do a bunch of shit. Let's see what we can get with this guy. Nothing really. Let's try trading in Marcus Morris. You get Dwight Howard. Nothing worth it. We got this. Point guards right here. Point guards right here. Turn. See this one. Nothing good for him. How about T. Ross? Oh, I could get Batum. Salary. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I need the small forward. Bean. Yeah, we're low on centers. We'll trade in this guy. Yeah. Someone who's way better. Power forward. Okay, so we'll deal with that, I guess. Okay, dude, we got Clay Thompson, bro. Okay, but yeah, that's gonna be it for the now. We're gonna take a quick break. What's the time? 3 p.m. Yeah, we're gonna stream more later. If we might stream more, I have no clue what the plan is, but yeah. But for now, that's gonna be it for today. That's gonna be first of many streams for this one. We're gonna continue on this one definitely in the future. So yeah, thank you for joining me, everyone who joined me today. Everyone who I'll give follow, a like, heart react. Everyone who commented, I appreciate all of you. Thank you. That small things goes a long, long way on that one. So I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you guys for joining me. It's been my pleasure. Have a good one.